finger at and blame.
Okay.
I'll be your bad guy.
You ain't never passed out no flyers in the cold. You ain't never put no promo posters on them poles. You ain't never dropped your nuts or thrown a show. Just bitter on the internet, complaining all alone. You were scared to shoot, I planted seeds.
It's nice to see y'all. My album just dropped, 2 Season. It just dropped yesterday. Go get it on all platforms. I got music videos up on my YouTube at Yana Baby 2002. Let's get it.
She said it. Yana Baby. Back like she never left. Absolutely crushed it at the Arizona Hip Hop Festival in December. She has come back to just give her testimony about how well she did. This girl, not only did she sell like $1,000 in tickets, but she won the Jaguars Anthem competition. It was a tie with CGF Hot Boy, his record and your record. So both of those artists walked away with $500 cash each. As well as, you know, I think, well, how many tickets you sell total? You did like, what, a band? About a band?
Yeah, I did a band because I paid my slot and then I made like $700 on top of that.
So you did like $1,200 then?
Yeah.
That's good. That's fucking great. So $1,200 from tickets, so 7 plus 5. So you did $1,200 profit. Mm-hmm. Did you sell T-shirts or anything?
No, I didn't have any merch set up. I should have, but what I did do was I printed out flyers and put those up all around my job, and I work in Scottsdale. Me and Riri even beat the road and was in Old Town Scottsdale during the weekend while everybody partying, drinking, getting fucked up. We outside pushing the movement, pushing the brand, pushing the festival. So.
And the most important thing, I think, is that after the festival, you got sober.
Absolutely. I actually just hit 30 days sober on February 9th. So shout out that.
You're about 45 days in?
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Honestly, good, but I ain't gonna lie though, that sober weight do get to catching up to you. So back to what you were saying, I am getting into a gym routine.
Have to.
Because my whole family big. Can't go out like that.
Well, I mean, I think out of everything you've accomplished last year, that is the most impressive to me. Sobriety is a beautiful thing. I ain't touched liquor in 4 years. Sobriety is like the new cool kid shit. You know, like all the cool kids are doing it.
Yeah.
And
kind of like,
I'm not out here to judge nobody. Like if you party, it's up. Like I get it. I partied for 40 years. You know, I was ditching class to get drunk in high school. So I'm not gonna judge nobody. But there comes a point when it's just like, I'm cool.
Yeah. Well, I also kind of agree. I think it just comes with like hitting a certain age of maturity and really realizing that there's more to life, in sense. And a lot of things are sent in your pathway to distract you or to hinder you from getting to where you're actually supposed to be. So,
have you seen growth working with RTU and being a part of the last festival?
Absolutely. So what motivated me to even get into the last festival is I had dropped a track that I was promoting on my last interview, Ain't Talking No Money, and I think that fed me a lot of momentum. And then I was just, dropping singles often, and I was like getting traction from the DJ Pest performing over there, but also once I signed up for the festival, I think one thing that really helped me is you were pushing a lot of us to keep on posting every single day reels regarding our music and content and going out and doing this. And I think that us collaborating our reels and our posts and our hard work with the RTU really did put our faces out there for other people to see and notice us, which did boost our career before we even got onto the actual stage in the first place. And then when you're outside pushing these tickets and your brand the way that we were doing, you have all these people coming to the festival that's never been there before to see you, and now you have all these new fans on top of people who are finding out about you for the first time.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So you saw growth in your brand, you saw growth in your numbers, and I want to say it was one of your better performances of your career.
Absolutely.
You had a lot of community support. Shout out to AMT Riri. She's be coming up next. Shout out to everybody that supported you on stage. Shout out to your fans that came out to support you. Now, what's crazy is you sold all those tickets. You gave a shit ton away, too. But some people who bought tickets didn't come.
Mm-hmm. There was people who knew that they weren't going to be like, for example, I work at a bank. These guys are 40, 50 years old. They don't go to events like this. low chance that they do. And a lot of them, they just see the drive, see the potential, see how hard I want this, and was just buying, 8, 9 tickets off rip. Hey, here's $60. Here's $90. Keep the tickets. Go give them away to 9 other people or whatever, however you want to go about that. But I'm not going to make it. I believe in you, though, so I'm going to go ahead and donate to what you're trying to do.
That's amazing.
So, and I had, honestly, my entire staff at Chase Bank did that. That's about 9 people who bought 4 or 5 tickets a piece. That I sold 50 tickets from just being at my job site, let alone right next to my job is a fucking bar. You know what I mean? And then right next to that is a tequila, tacos and tequila. You feel me?
So do you feel like the information that we gave in the Underground Academy and me motivating you guys to do that was beneficial to that?
Yeah, absolutely. I do think that it put us, I think it really did separate who was an artist and who was a rapper, in a sense. Like, you cannot just keep dropping these music, but you're not doing any content. You're not pushing it. You're not doing nothing. You're just rapping. But the artistry comes from what you do behind that song and how you push that. So that's what separated us, and I think that showed us a lot too.
I mean, I ain't asking you to do nothing I ain't done 1,000 times. Right. And like, now that I'm releasing music, like, I wanted to come into the next chat and be like, yo guys, I just want you to know this shit is hard to be consistent, and I'm proud of anybody who's doing it, because this is a lot of work. And like, I'm trying to just lead by example, right? So I got these songs I'm dropping every month, and I'm like, damn, this is a lot of work. Fuck.
And money.
Takes time. I mean, it takes time, money, energy, but like, most importantly, you take away from other things. So like, I just want to commend anybody that's pushing a song every single month, 2 songs a month, videos every day, stories every day. Like, you have to be so obsessively consistent with your promotion that, because not everybody sees it, and then they see it, you know what I'm saying? So like, it's just important, and I wanted to do that to show artists, like, look, I haven't released music in 7 years. I have no Spotify. Now I got 25 listeners and 1 super listener from releasing 1 song, and I'm showing just the growth from just being consistent from promo online. And I can even show the chart, like, look, on February 5th, I dropped this reel. I got 500 plays. I got 3 plays on February 6th when I didn't put a reel out. So what happens if I drop a reel every day?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted the data to be able to show you guys what is possible, even for somebody in my position, which is like, I'm far removed, but I still rap every day. I'm still gonna make music. I still love music. Right. Writing about my own shit. I don't care. So all right, so when is so the album is out? Are you doing an album release party, or what do we got going on?
Yeah, so I did do like a little album release get together at my house, just because I have a rooftop area where we were grilling and stuff. We had tables set up out there. It was really nice. Then it was cold as hell last night, so we ended up going down to my apartment, and it was just like a small event. I didn't necessarily look into doing a venue or anything at this moment, because so the album was originally 13 tracks long, and it was going to be some re-releases of singles that I had put out, really, really popular ones, but then there was also some sample tracks in there, and that hit clearance issues, which basically cut the album into 6 songs. And I felt like, okay, at this point, it's an EP, which I was bummed out about it, but I was also, in a sense, kind of excited about it, because I felt like I had so much music stacked up that it was going to make me have to sit down for a little bit. But now I don't have to sit down, and I can stay doing what I'm doing. Because previously I was like overproducing. So my dad, he did pass December 4th, but ever since then I've been overly indulging in studio time and overproduction. That took, once I hit February, I'm like, okay, I have 40 fucking songs. You know what I mean? It's time to do that. And so the end of January, I shot 3 music videos in 1 weekend. And invested
3 music videos in 1 weekend. Yep,
and I did that with Riri. 2 of them was actually all 3 of them have Riri in there. So, yeah.
Really? So you are working.
Very much so. I'm paying my bills, and I'm spending like down to my last like $10 on my music for right after my priorities is taken care of. I'm putting in time. Like, I'm either shooting, paying for content, promoting, or I'm in the studio somewhere. And then it's like beats, I don't really have to worry about that. I got 2 producers on my team, and you
got a good ear for beats too. I like them a lot.
Thank you.
What could you tell artists that hear about the festival and want to perform but get swayed another way because we got all the slanderers out there that don't do anything or are just scared?
What I would tell them is have a mind of your own. Like, you have to go out and experience things and get your own opinion of them. But every single time you let somebody else get in your ear about something you haven't had the chance to experience for yourself, it hinders you from opportunities. Because just because some shit went like this for them doesn't mean it's gonna go like that for you. And just because they have this perspective don't mean you will. So how about, grow some nuts and be your own person and go figure it out.
Grow some nuts. And on that note, go ahead and shout out your people.
Shout out my nigga AMT Riri. You see us everywhere together. That's my dog. Shout out J Music. That's also my baby. 33. You see him in all my videos too. My last 3. Shout out to Just Us for being a good advocate for Arizona artists out here and doing these festivals, because really and truly us artists, I feel like, are gaining more than Just Us is, and that's just me from an outsider perspective. Not knowing what you have going on, we gain a lot if you put in the work. So shout out them, and shout out my girlfriend. She's a good supporter. And shout out Spin.
Little Miss Vanilla.
Yeah, Little Miss Vanilla. Shout out Spin. That's my engineer. Shout out Mr. J Beats. So yes,
man,
sir.
you got a solid team. And I love the way that your girl supports you and dances in your videos, and you guys are outside together and you've made it a team thing. Because I think that happy wife, happy life, happy spouse, that just, it's a beautiful thing to watch. Two people that support the fuck out of each other. And yeah, I'm proud of you, man. You came a long way. You walked through a storm, came out victorious, came out the other side, and I think this is the best version of you I've gotten to meet yet.
Yes, sir.
So,
thank you.
I say that with love and respect. Hey, Samara, the Underground. We'll be back with AMT Riri before you know it. Peace.